Side effects from Tirzepatide. Feeling great on Tirzepatide? Or maybe not so much. Let's face it, every wonder drug comes with its quirks, and Tirzepatide is no exception. From common tummy troubles to those rare but serious warnings, there's a lot to unpack. Oh, and did you know what you drink can actually help manage side effects? Let's dive in. In today's video, we'll cover the common side effects. Yes, nausea, I'm looking at you. The rare ones that sound scary, but probably won't happen, and even some practical tips to handle them. Plus, I'll share my favorite hacks for dealing with side effects. So, let's get started. Understanding Tirzepatide. Let's start with the basics. What is Tirzepatide? Simply put, it's a groundbreaking medication designed to help manage type 2 diabetics and has shown incredible promise for weight loss. It's a part of a newer class of drug that mimics natural hormones to regulate blood sugar levels and appetite. Tirzepatide works by activating two important hormones, GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1, and GIP. These hormones play a key in the role in how your body processes food, balances blood sugar, and signals fullness after eating. By mimicking these hormones, Tirzepatide helps reduce blood sugar levels, curb hunger, and support sustainable weight loss. But don't let this sciencey stuff scare you off. The takeaway is simple. This medication helps people with diabetes get better control of their blood sugar while also helping many shed extra pounds. For weight management, it's been a game changer for those struggling to see results through the traditional methods. That said, it's not without its risks or side effects, and we'll get into those soon. Tirzepatide isn't a magic wand. It's a tool, and like any tool, it works best when used the right way under the guidance of your healthcare provider. Common side effects of Tirzepatide. These are some very common side effects. The ones most people notice when starting the medication. Think of these as new roommate quirks. Your body has to get used to them. Annoying? Maybe. Manageable? Definitely. The most common complaint is nausea, which affects about 18% of the users. If you've ever felt car sick or like you ate too much at Thanksgiving dinner, you know the vibe. This isn't your stomach just being dramatic. Tirzepatide works by slowing down how quickly food leaves your stomach, which can sometimes lead to that queasy feeling. The good news is it often gets better after the first few weeks as your body adjusts. And here's a pro tip. Smaller, more frequent meals and avoiding greasy and spicy foods can make a big difference. Right behind nausea on the list are diarrhea and vomiting. Around 17% of users report diarrhea and vomiting. Vomiting is less common, but worth mentioning. Let's say it's not the kind of cleanse anybody really asked for. If you're dealing with this, staying hydrated is crucial. Electrolyte drinks can be your best friend during these moments. Your body will thank you for keeping it balanced. And then there's the other end of the spectrum, constipation. It's like your digestive system can't decide which way it wants to rebel. While less common than nausea and diarrhea, it's still something many people experience. Adding more fiber to your meals and drinking plenty of water can help keep things moving along. If it becomes persistent, it may be worth having a chat with your healthcare provider. Decreased appetite is another frequent side effect. For many people, this is the actual goal. Tirzepatide is known for curbing hunger, but let's be honest, it could feel a little weird when your favorite comfort food is no longer calling out your name. Some people even say that they have to remind themselves to eat. While this may sound like a dream for weight management, it's important to ensure your body is getting enough nutrients to stay healthy. Another common one is fatigue. Some users report feeling more tired than usual, especially in the early weeks. If you feel like you can nap anywhere, on the couch, at work, or maybe mid-conversation, it's probably your body adjusting to the medication. Rest when you need to, and don't hesitate to mention this to your doctor if it doesn't improve. Lastly, the injection site reactions, redness, swelling, or some soreness at the injection site is fairly standard for medications like Tirzepatide. It's your skin's way of saying, hey, what was that? Most of the time, these reactions are mild and go away quickly. Switching up injection sites each week can help prevent irritation. While these side effects can be a bit of a hassle, the silver lining is that they're usually only temporary and tend to improve as your body adjusts. If anything feels unbearable or sticks around too long, it's worth checking with your doctor. They can help you figure out the best way to manage or even prevent these symptoms. Remember, you're not alone in this. Plenty of people have gone through these same adjustments and found success with Tirzepatide. Patience and a little self-care, it goes a long, long way. Now, rare but serious side effects of Tirzepatide. Now that we've covered the common side effects, let's talk about some of the rarer ones. The ones that are less likely to be experienced, but still you need to know about. These side effects can be more serious, so it's crucial to stay informed and be on the lookout for any warning signs. Don't worry, we'll keep it straightforward and practical. First is pancreatitis. We're going to start with pancreatitis, a rare but significant concern when taking Tirzepatide. Pancreatitis occurs in about 0.2% of users, according to GoodRx. While that number may seem small, it's not something to ignore. Pancreatitis is an inflammation of the pancreas, and it can cause severe abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, and even fever. So, these symptoms often appear suddenly and can feel like a sharp or persistent pain in your upper abdomen, and they may radiate to your back. If you experience this, stop taking the medication immediately and contact your healthcare provider. Pancreatitis is no joke. It requires medical attention to prevent complications. Tirzepatide works by slowing down the digestion and altering hormone signals, which can stress the pancreas in some cases. While these side effects are rare, it's important to be aware of the symptoms so that you can act quickly if needed. Thyroid C cell tumors. Next up is thyroid C cell tumors. Tirzepatide carries a boxed warning about the risk of thyroid C cell tumors. The warning stems from animal studies where rodents treated with tirzepatide showed an increased risk of these tumors. Honestly, there's never been any clear evidence that this risk translates to humans. However, the warning is there as a precaution, especially for those people with personal or family histories of thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. If you fall into these categories, tirzepatide likely is not a good option for you. Symptoms to watch out for include a lump, swelling in your neck, trouble swallowing, hoarseness, or persistent neck pain. While these symptoms don't automatically mean cancer, they should prompt a visit to your doctor. Better safe than sorry, right? Next is gallbladder disease. Gallbladder issues such as gallstones or cholecystitis, inflammation of the gallbladder, are another rare side effect. Tirzepatide's impact on the digestion and weight loss can sometimes increase the likelihood of gallstone formation. This happens when rapid weight loss can alter the balance of substances in bile, leading to the formation of stones. Symptoms of gallbladder disease include sudden pain in the upper right abdomen, nausea, vomiting, and even jaundice, which is yellowing of the skin and eyes. If these symptoms sound familiar, don't brush them off as a bad meal. Reach out to your doctor for further evaluation. Kidney problems. Some users have reported kidney issues, particularly if you've experienced some severe gastroenteritis side effects like vomiting, diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration. Your kidneys need adequate hydration to function properly, and dehydration can put a strain on them. Signs of kidney problems might include reduced urination, swelling in the legs and feet, fatigue, or feelings of confusion. Staying hydrated is your best defense here. If you have had prior kidney issues, it's worth discussing the risks with your doctor before you start taking tirzepatide. Severe allergic reaction. Although extremely rare, severe allergic reaction, also called anaphylaxis, can occur. Symptoms may include swelling of the face, lips, tongue, and throat, difficulty breathing, and severe rash or itching. This type of reaction can happen shortly after taking the medication, so it's critical to seek emergency help if you notice any of these symptoms. Retinopathy or eye problems. For those who have a history of diabetes, tirzepatide might increase the risk of diabetic retinopathy, a condition that affects blood vessels in the retina. Symptoms include blurry vision, floaters, or even partial loss of vision. It's not entirely clear why this happens, but one theory is that the rapid improvement in blood sugar levels can temporarily destabilize existing eye conditions. If you have a history of retinopathy, regular eye exams are essential while you're on tirzepatide. Hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar. Well, hypoglycemia is more common when tirzepatide is combined with other medications like insulin. It's still worth mentioning. Symptoms include shakiness, sweating, dizziness, confusion, irritability. If you are prone to low blood sugar, keep a quick source of glucose, like some candy or juice, or they make glucose packs on hand. It's always a good idea. What can you do to stay safe? Here's the deal. Most people won't experience these rare side effects, but that doesn't mean you should ignore the possibilities. Here are a few tips to help you stay safe while using tirzepatide. 1. Know your medical history. If you have a history of thyroid issues, pancreatitis, gallbladder disease, or kidney problems, make sure your doctor knows. This will help them decide if tirzepatide is the right choice for you. Pay attention to your body. If something feels off, whether it's abdominal pain, swelling in your neck, blurry vision, don't dismiss it. Your body is pretty good at telling you what's going on. It knows when something's wrong. Stay hydrated. Hydration can make these side effects a lot less worse, especially if you have gastrointestinal ones. Drink plenty of water, and if you're dealing with persistent diarrhea or vomiting, talk to your doctor. Schedule regular checkups, whether thyroid scan, eye examination, or routine blood work. Regular monitoring can help potential issues be spotted early. Communication. Always keep an open line of communication with your healthcare provider, especially if you've noticed unusual symptoms or side effects. Don't wait. Reach out. Balancing the benefits and risk. Here's the takeaway. These rare side effects can sound scary. They're just that, rare. The majority of people who use tirzepatide benefit greatly, and its ability to manage blood sugar levels and support weight loss. Like any medication, it's all about weighing the potential versus the risk and seeing what outweighs the other. By staying informed and working closely with your doctor, you can navigate these concerns confidently. Tirzepatide has been a life-changing medication for many people, and with the right precautions, it can be for you too. Managing side effects of tirzepatide. All right, how can you manage the side effects of tirzepatide? Yes, the side effects can be annoying and sometimes even a little scary, but there's plenty of ways that you can make them more manageable, from staying hydrated to tweaking your diet. Small changes can make a big difference. Oh, and let's not forget about electrolytes. More often than not, take a minute and have electrolytes. Hydration is a key. One of the most important things you can do to manage side effects is to stay hydrated. Nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, and common gastrointestinal side effects of tirzepatide. They can leave your body low on fluids. Dehydration makes everything worse, including fatigue, dizziness, and even kidney strain. Water is great, but let's be real, it's not always enough, especially when you're losing electrolytes along with fluids. That's where electrolyte drinks come in. Now, my favorite is Element, LMNT. This stuff is like a magic packet. It's perfect balance of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, which are all essential for replenishing what your body loses from these side effects. Plus, it tastes great, so you're more likely to actually drink it. Why are electrolytes so important? They help regulate nerve and muscle function, balance blood pressure, and keep you feeling energized. Without enough electrolytes, you're more likely to feel tired, weak, even dizzy. So if you're dealing with side effects that leave you feeling drained, try adding electrolytes like Element to your routine. Managing gastrointestinal upset. If nausea is hitting hard, there are a few tricks to make it a little bit more bearable. First of all, eating smaller, more frequent meals. Large meals can make nausea worse, especially since Tirzepatide slows down how quickly the food leaves your stomach. Bland foods like crackers and toast or plain rice can also help settle your stomach. For diarrhea, stick to foods that are easy to digest, like bananas, applesauce, oatmeal. They all can help. And of course, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Electrolytes come in handy here too. They not only help replace fluids, but they also help put balance back into the system, especially when diarrhea throws everything off. If you're constipated, side effects things, from the Tirzepatide, it can be unpredictable. Fiber-rich foods are your best friend. Think whole grains, fruits, vegetables. Just be sure to increase your fiber intake gradually to avoid adding any more discomfort. Coping with fatigue. Fatigue is another common side effect, especially if you're in your early weeks of starting Tirzepatide. This one can be a little tricky because rest is important, but you don't want to let the fatigue derail your entire day. If you feel a little extra tired, try listening to your body. Rest when you need to, but also be sure you're eating enough. Since Tirzepatide decreases your appetite, it's easy to accidentally eat too little, which can leave you feeling even more drained. Focus on balanced meals with protein, healthy fats, and whole carbs to keep your energy steady throughout the day. Preventing injection site reactions. Injection site reactions like redness and swelling and soreness can happen with any injectable medication, including Tirzepatide. The good news is that they're usually mild and they go away on their own. To minimize irritation, make sure you rotate the injection sites each week. Injecting into the same spot repeatedly can cause more redness or discomfort. If you're still having issues, try applying a warm compress to the area before injecting to relax the tissue, or a cold compress after to reduce swelling. Tackling rare side effects. For the rare side effects, like pancreatitis or gallbladder issues, the best thing you can do is know the warning signs and act quickly. If you experience severe abdominal pain, nausea, or vomiting that doesn't relate to the regular side effects, call your doctor immediately. Early intervention can make a big difference. If you're worried about thyroid issues, keep an eye out for symptoms like neck swelling or trouble swallowing. Regular checkups and open communication with your doctor They are key to catching potential problems early. Why electrolytes are a game changer? Let's come back to electrolytes for a second because they're very important. When it comes to managing tirzepatide side effects, when you're dealing with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, you're losing more than just water. You're also losing essential minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are critical for keeping your body's systems running smoothly, and without them, you're more likely to feel weak, dizzy, or even lightheadedness. So electrolytes are very important. That's why I swear by Element. It's not your typical sugary sports drink. It's packed with electrolytes, but has zero junk like added sugar or artificial flavors. Whether you're trying to bounce back from dehydration or just stay ahead of the game, it's an easy and effective way to feel better fast. And let's be honest, having a go-to drink that actually tastes good makes staying hydrated so much easier. You see, Tirzepatide has been a game changer for many people, and with the right strategies in place, you can navigate the bumps in the road and get the most out of the medication. That's it for today. If you think this was useful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any more of my future videos. Got questions or tips? Share them in the comments. And thanks for watching. And see you next time. Stay healthy and stay hydrated.